Hey there viewers, SunGod 2009. This is early in the morning, so if my voice sounds a bit tired, I do apologize for that. So I want to make this video quick because I have work. Today I'm going to be talking about why I think the newer Apple product, is one of the biggest piece of junk Apple has ever made. The new Macbook Pro from 2016 and up is the biggest piece of junk Apple has ever made, and I am going to prove why I believe that it is. Before I start getting into this video, I do want to warn any Apple fanboys and fangirls, if you are watching this video, you are not going to like what I'm about to say about this product. And if you do not like what I'm about to say about this product, then I would suggest you leave my channel and go watch something else. This is not for you. I don't want any criticism about, oh, you're doing it wrong, because I hate this ideology where you must sympathize with the company, like as if they did nothing wrong. Defend a company even if they do the wrong thing. You always put this blame on a user, which is completely out of line at times. This is for the viewers that's thinking about probably buying a new Apple product, or people who bought the Apple product has a similar situation like this. This will help encourage them. Maybe either they could do their own repair, or this will encourage them to never to buy Apple product again. Who knows? So what I'm about to do here is I'm about to explain why I think this thing is a piece of junk. First of all, well, I admire that they are shrinking the body here, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're making room for the battery. They got rid of the optical drive. I understand the concept of it, but I think it's unnecessary. But I digress. But the idea of removing all the ports is like I said in my previous MacBook Pro, my 2012 MacBook Pro video, which is stupid to me, is that they are removing all the ports and leaving you with USB-Cs. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting in a USB-C on a MacBook Pro. You can do that, but at least have the decency to leave some extra ports on so users can use, like USB, micro SD card. I wouldn't have said a word if you did that. But no, you went to that method and did something totally dumb. Totally dumb. But anyway, then add insult to injury, you make these crappy butterfly keyboards, which I do not like, but certain people like them, which is fine. I just don't like the feedback of it, and I would never want to use it. The headphone jack is the wrong place to put it. You should have put it on the other side, but then again, you're Apple. I do like the display. I have checked out the display. The display is nice. The speaker on this thing is very nice. The trackpad is pretty good. But either way, that's not the problem here. The problem is this machine does not charge. And I'll prove it to you. I'm going to hold the button right now. As you can see, there's no power coming to this machine. And yes, this thing is plugged in. The USB-C is plugged in. Now keep in mind, I don't have the actual Apple logo. I don't have the charger, the Apple charger with me. They're at school. But like I said, I'm plugging it in to charge it, to try it out, to see if I can get this thing to come back on. I'm following their direction from the Apple website. I'm just going to hold this button, see if I can reset the SMC like you used to do on the older Apple product. See if that will fix it. Because how funny would it be if I just didn't do that and that fixed it. Yeah, as you can see, it will not come on. And it will not come on when I plug it into another USB-C port. Again, This is one of Apple's known faults. They have, I don't think they acknowledge this. I'm pretty sure, and I wouldn't be surprised if they don't admit to this mistake. They'll always deflect this one, because that's what Apple is known for, deflection tactics. Oh, you're using it wrong, like Steve Jobs. You're holding your phone wrong. Ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You telling me what to do with my product? Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there is a definite clear issue with the logic board. This is probably the third one I've seen that has a logic board issue where it will no longer take charge from the MagSafe. I'm sorry, not the MagSafe, the USB-C, which is why I wholeheartedly believe that this is a piece of junk. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, why don't you take it to the Apple Store since it doesn't work? Well, here's the problem. I cannot take it to the Apple Store because I found another fault. That's why I cannot take it to Apple. Now, this was never done by me. This is a teacher's computer, and I'm not naming a name. But according to what I heard, what I learned, when she closed the lid, that thing chipped. Now, I'm not sure if this is an Apple known fault. We're trying to wait and see if Apple will acknowledge this to be a known fault. I doubt they're going to do it, and therefore they're not going to fix their product because they think that the user did it, and so they'll blame the user, and they're like, no repair for you. It's just that simple. It's just a frustrating ecosystem that I don't want to be a part of, and I don't know why anyone would live through it. Which is why I tell you people, I prefer to stick with my older MacBook Pro. If I want to go for a MacBook Pro, I'll stick with my older one, like my 2012 MacBook Pro, 2013 MacBook Pro, 2015 MacBook Pro, because they still work. They still don't have this issue. At least. And they don't fail that easily. They'll fail when you have liquid damage, yes. But something like this is beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. And you're paying for a premium product. Very disgraceful.
Okay, so before I close out this video, I want to clarify a few things. So I have spoken with the teacher was at my school, and I got some information about the damage on that MacBook Pro. It turned out to be a little paper clip that got caught inside. The user didn't know. It happened. It was an accident, and I'm not going to fault anyone for their accidents. It's just how it goes with me. So it was a little accident, and that's what caused the damage in the first place. But at the same time, if you think about it, that tells you a lot about their crappy quality. If you put that same thing on this MacBook Pro that I have right now, it's gonna be fine. There's nothing wrong with it because this is thick glass. The one they're using is very weak. So yeah, way to go, Apple. Great design. Great freaking design. People, if you're thinking about buying an Apple product, well, buy at your own risk. But if you still love Apple product, by all means, buy it. I mean, buy the older one that will last you a long time. It depends on you as a user, how well you take care of it. If you're one of those users that's gonna beat the living heck out of it, well, they may not last longer. But if you take good care of it, you baby it, who knows? It might last even longer than what it's normally worth. And don't let the Apple Store tell you that you need a new product. Don't let them tell you anything. That's my take on it, because as a user, they have no right to tell you what you need to do with your product. They have no right. You, the user, decide what is right for you, what is best for you.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more videos, please like, comment, and subscribe.